Big wheels into position just so we can get the measurement for the center axle. Now we're going to cut it and see where we're at.
Yeah, it's going now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, okay, now you gotta go up.
Good.
There you go. Now we got her start. Now start coming in. Hang on, let's get in sync. Whoa, it's going.
It is going.
We're almost there.
You want to line up with that tire, right?
Okay, I think we're real close right now.
Good, man.
Let's try to roll the wheels with the car in there and see what happens.
That sounds like a good plan.
We're just trying to line it all up before we weld it all together so we don't make a mistake, per se.
Here we go. Ready? A little more?
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, actually. I mean, it looks crazy.
It was super cool that it rolled, man. This is everything that we worked for, man.
It's kind of a big moment. We've still got a lot to do, so we're not out of the woods yet.
Despite the fact that there is still no way to brake or steer the car, the boys want to give the Festival their own test roll.
Yeah, to neutral.
All right, so.
All right, this is definitely a problem because this thing is twisting.
What's twisting?
That front axle is moving all over the place.
The two extended hubs on the front end are sustaining the entire weight of the car. The stress is causing the tires to flare out.
We have all this weight fighting that little shaft that's holding that wheel.
The weight of the car is going to be supported in some part by this axle. More.
Dave's plan is to attach the supporting roll cage to the big wheel's axle, relieving the pressure on the 4 extended shafts.
We're going to lift the car up, and these are going to pop back into place where they should be.
It's going to bind like a mother right there.
If Jamie's right, the tires will jump the channels, bringing over a ton of steel down on the brothers.
I disagree. There's no way.
Okay, let's leave it like that. I think it's good.
No, it has to be
No, I
corrected,
think it's good.
obviously.
I'm good with it like this. I think it's great.
You don't have to be smart.
Oh, I don't know how many times I can say it. How many times do you want me to say it?
We have a difference of opinion. I think you're wrong.
It's great. I'm totally cool with it. I just don't think it's going to work.
The car is not sitting square in here.
Those are going to snap.
All right, guys, we got to wrap it up.
All right.
Dave shuts down the workday, but the conflict continues to heat up.
I don't know what his problem is, but I know I'm right in this situation.
What I'm suggesting is if we pull the car up and we support the car the way it's going to be, the wheels should have less stress on them and run more true.
What he was saying is not going to work.
For their circus-inspired Festival build, Dave and Jamie visited Detroit's Heidelberg Project, a block-long art installation.
It was a direct response to blight in the community, and that message has to do with the fact that as a community, we'd allowed ourselves to become discarded. But what happens when you pick these things up, dust them off, add color, you literally breathe new life and hope back into the community.
We got 1 day left, and from the builder's perspective, at the end of day 4, having the two hosts fighting, I'm sure it shook their confidence.
You don't have to be smart. I mean,
Oh, I don't know how many times I can say it. How many times do you want me to say it?
we have a difference in opinion.
This would probably be the first time where they probably thought to themselves, oh, we might not get this done. This, who knows what's going to happen.
Day 5. Only today remains to complete the Festival, and the two biggest challenges still lie ahead.
What is the plan for today?
We're gonna lock that steering down pretty soon.
The team needs to install the combination steering braking setup.
We'll fab up the brake mounts for the
Caliper mounts?
on top.
Master cylinder bracket and some type
Bracket
of,
and
type
controls.
of levers or levers.
But even more important than that, this car has to roll.
That front axle is moving all over the place.
During yesterday's test roll, the tires tried to jump the tracks. To relieve the pressure, Dave's plan is to attach the car's supporting roll cage to the big wheel's main axle. But there's no way to know if he's right.
Those are gonna snap.
Until it's too late. So the team has come up with a little fail-safe.
We came up with something we were going to go over. We're going to put a set of casters.
Okay.
Because, you know, we were concerned with the tubes moving.
Right.
So we're going to put a set of casters in front of the wheels and at the back side of the car that roll against the ring as it goes around, so it can't...
Against the inside of the ring.
The inside of the ring.
Yeah. The wheel is kind of skewed out. So when this thing starts to roll, the wheel is just naturally going to want to pop out. What we're going to do is put a arm here with a caster that's going to roll against this surface. It's going to keep the car dead centered in the middle of these wheels. That way it can't pop out.
To keep the Festiva from falling out of the massive hamster wheels, casters on the front and rear will keep the Festiva stationary and the wheels rolling straight. Keith's the man to put Paul's plan into action.
Are your casters done?
Yeah, cool. He's just finishing the other one
Cool.
now.
Cool, those look good.
Move that jack.
And now, with less than 4 hours left, the team goes for test roll number 2.
Roll it back just... Hey, hold it.
Nope, the tire just,
That wheel just tweaked out again.
Yet again, a wheel escaped the U-channel.
This tire's not acting like we want it to, so I'm gonna get in there, cut on it, and have at it again.
The casters are keeping the Festiva in line, but the hub extender on the right front wheel is slightly askew. A few millimeters is the difference between rolling and spinning out of control. Their only choice is to cut off the hub extender and put it back together.
Once we get it cut apart, we'll put it back where we want it again and then weld some more reinforcements in so it does not have the opportunity to move again.
I'm gonna start working on the levers.
With the wheel getting dismantled, Dave tackles the braking steering setup. The car will have no steering wheel, just 2 levers, one for each driver.
Having a steering wheel, you're gonna have 2 levers in the car that you pull back. If you pull back on the right one, it's gonna lock up the right wheel and the car is gonna turn right. Pull back on the left one, left. This is gonna mount on the roof. These are gonna mount here-ish.
The Detroit brothers must be in total sync in order to keep the Festival under control.
Kind of ghetto fab, but it's all right. It's my specialty, baby.
But driver number 2 has his own goals.
Check this out, dude. Wow, it's a La Cucaracha horn. What are you working on?
I'm working on the brake levers.
How does this hook up here? 12-volt battery.
As Jamie tries to toot his own horn, Dave gets down to the serious business of finishing the master cylinders so the team can mount them to the roof.
These handles control the outside brakes, which are going to steer the car.
We're good to go on that.
Jamie has his own testing to do.
This is power.